period in your life, so I'm not mad.
Okay.
You just go
But
through something.
is there a but? I feel like
No.
comma but no.
No.
EC, what are your thoughts?
You got to do what's good for you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, in the long run, if you're in a relationship or in a position where you're unhappy, it's bad for everybody.
Exactly.
It's toxic. It's a toxic situation. Nobody's happy. Sometimes you have to do the hard thing to better yourself in the long run.
But
Yes.
see, I've been in a position where literally for 9 years now, right? Saying I'm more than happy if I'm going to be miserable the rest of my life just to protect my kid. Or my kids so they can have mom and dad there together. But it's just when you start seeing them almost, be like disrespectful or whatever,
You
and
gotta
that's
remember that kids aren't dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, even a 4 or 5-year-old can start seeing when there's tension in the room and people aren't happy around each other and there's things going on. They're not dumb.
Yeah.
They're aware something's going on. So sometimes, again, it is terrible, but you got to rip that Band-Aid off sometimes.
True.
I guess. But I can't stand the thought of like some other dude living in my house though either. You know what I mean?
My dad went through that.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that one. Like some dude walking down the stairs and being like, "Hey, Soph, you want me to make you some pancakes?" I'm gonna punch the guy. I think. What?
And that's something that you're gonna have to figure out at some point because
I'm gonna verbally punch him. Okay.
You know, I literally went through your type, like not your situation, but like what you're going
Okay,
through. But
go
on
ahead.
the kids' side.
Yeah. Go
But
ahead. Talk
My
to
parents
me.
were married. Like, they were married for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I literally watched. But it was flipped. My mother was the one that was, like,
Peace?
miserable.
Oh.
Huh?
She was like pieced out.
Oh, yeah. She's the one who left. Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, I saw her, like, always just, like, so sad.
And see, and I
So
never wanted to
hurt.
have to do it because my father did it to us. I think when I was like 13. I had 2 little brothers, but he was, and God rest his soul. Dad, I'm sorry if I'm talking trash or whatever. I do. I love you in heaven or whatever I do. But when my dad and my mom broke up, we were living in Tennessee, and he did like what any other reasonable father would do and moved to Florida, like left us all there. And then he would get drunk and send us cassette tapes saying he misses us. Like he would mail us cassette tapes of him like sitting at I don't even know how you make a cassette tape, but he's like, "I love you boys so much, miss you," and I'm like, really? So why Florida, Dad? You know, and that's certainly the thing that I would never. I literally moved 6 houses down.
yeah, and that's what you have to be. You can't be. The situation sucks, but as long as you're in their lives, they're going to be happier.
Exactly.
And that's fine. You can't be the person that's a deadbeat and just disappears. And
Right.
Then you're a bad person.
Well,
but-
I would never do that. I mean, and I swear to you, because I'm probably not going to have a roommate forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking out loud here. But trust me, Eddie, if you're listening, I appreciate the omelet and you being sweet to me. I'm just saying, I don't think you probably want a roommate forever either. Although I am pretty cool. What? I am,
Okay,
Kate. Don't you
sis.
ever look at me like that again when I say
You
I'm
don't
cool.
cook. Do you clean?
I don't know how to do anything. I'm telling you.
Then you're the worst roommate.
But I'm gonna probably have to learn. AKA, I'll pay some dude to come in and come in and clean. I don't see myself like getting a mop out or anything. If you want the honest truth, but I mean, I'm not. I think that ship has sailed for me.
What?
I think the mopping ship has sailed for me at this point in my life. I'm not gonna bust out the mop and start mopping. But I'll pay the $100 for someone to come over and do it.
I mean, I don't think it's past you in life. Like you can still learn how to mop.
No, I don't
you're
think
not
so.
old enough not to learn how to mop.
I vigorously disagree with you. Can you really see me mopping? Like, think about that.
It's just mopping.
I know. Can you see me mopping?
Yes. You just
I
mop.
can't. I certainly cannot see myself getting the mop out and like figuring out, how much, what kind of soap you put in there, and you got to like mix it up, and then no.
Wait, when's the last time you washed the dish? Like, wash the dishes in a sink?
Years.
Oh, God.
Although there's some times where if I was cooking in the past, I like to serve things on a cutting board, and I would kind of like rinse it off. But I don't think that qualifies as cleaning a dish, does it?
No, not really.
Yeah. No, you don't understand. I just don't do stuff like this. In a decade, I don't. In a decade, I've never started a dishwasher. And I certainly haven't hand washed a dish because that's what dishwashers are for. so you don't have to do that like it's 1960.
Oh my gosh, this conversation.
But I mean,
Where
I'm
am
actually disappointed in you that you think I'm going to bust out a mop and start mopping the kitchen. I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to relearn that now, even though I have a roommate. What? I'm not. When's the last time you mopped your house, EC?
All the time.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
That's a normal thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, do they have like?
I got tile floors, so I have to mop it.
I mean, do they have any like self-mopping mops or anything? That's what I would need.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
They make Roombas now that do.
Okay.
They actually mop the floors too.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, where do I get one of those? Because I'll do that.
Amazon.
The only thing with this Roomba, if it's as dumb as the one at my house, it's not going to work. The Roomba at my house is like an idiot. Because the Roomba is like, we're so smart. We figure out your whole house in like 2 days. And every time I see this Roomba, it's up against the wall somewhere, stuck. Like the Roomba doesn't work.
Well, it doesn't like change. So if you move things around, they freak out.
We haven't moved anything. It's just I got the dumbest Roomba. And you would think that like Roombas aren't like people. You know how some people are smarter than others? Mm-hmm. You'd think all Roombas are equally as smart, and mine's not. My Roomba is really not smart at all. I've actually never seen the Roomba work. It's always in a corner somewhere stuck, like banging against a wall. And they're like, oh, the Roomba. I love the Roomba. Not this one.
Oh.
And then and you step on it and like sprain your ankle with this thing. But I got to tell you, if there's a Roomba that mops too, I might invest in that.
No, they have them.
Because I'm definitely not mopping. That's not happening. And in fact, I'm disappointed in you two for even giving me the idea that I'm going to go mop in my new house with my roommate. It makes me omelets. Oh, that's a good omelet. But, I mean, I should have just gotten the coffee, too, because he offered me coffee. I should have been like, well, while we're at it, sure. But then I felt badly about saying, yeah, I'll take coffee as well.
$180, you can get the iRobot 240 Bravo Robot Mop.
Is that right?
In white.
I like it.
In white.
Kayla, after you talk to Ali about bringing my beanbag back, can you order me a Roomba that mops, too?
Yeah.
Can you put it on the list of things to do today? Mm-hmm. But actually, check with me first on that one, because I'm not sure yet. Because I think I might just pay someone, obviously, to come over. So don't actually buy that yet. Here's what I want you to do. Later in the day, be like, hey, boss, do you really want that Roomba that mops or not? I need to think through it.
Or you could, instead of spending the $400 on that, you could be like, Merry Maids. They'll come by and clean your house for you.
That sounds way more appealing to me. Merry Maids.
That's a person. They don't get stuck in the wall.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
trip over them. So,
like if you find the Merry Maid lady mopping up against the wall, you just got a weird Merry Maid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's one thing for the Roomba to get stuck against the wall. Another thing for the cleaning lady. That would be odd, wouldn't it?
Yes.
yeah, I'd be like, nah, you're not coming back.
Let me hit your text messages. Karen is here. Good morning, friends. Justin, sorry you're going through this. You need to be honest with your daughter as much as possible. Number one, she doesn't feel like it's because of her. And number two, need to get ahead of any bad talk she may hear from her mother. Beanbag Nation is here for you. I appreciate that, Karen, and I love you. And I know you're here for me. I really do. I feel it. Bob is here. Pensacola, Florida. My son's ex took their 3-year-old daughter to Colorado a year ago. When she comes for her visit, she tells my son she wishes mommy would come live in Florida. That's sad, man. Bebby is here in Tennessee. Good morning. I'm so sorry for you guys having problems. I ask God to help you through this transition. I know this is very hard on everyone. I love you. I love you too. Aviator Chase. Hello, Chase. I'm so sorry to hear that, Justin. It will all get better and it will work out in the end. Your daughters will love you no matter what, as you are their dad. I'm actually going through the same thing with my wife. I'm sorry, brother. I mean, I know it's not easy, pal, but at least we're doing it together, Chase. Hey, Chase, let me ask you a question, too. Do you mop? Because we could probably get a third roommate. You know, I need someone that mops. Chase, I mean, if you want to, there's another bedroom if you want to come move in. And do you make omelets? Marissa checks in. Hello, Marissa. How are you? I love listening to this. You've been so selfless throughout all of this. You are still putting your kids first, and don't think for 1 second you aren't. You're a great dad, and being away from the toxicity will actually help your relationship with your kids because you'll be back to your full happy self. My mom stayed married to my dad until I was 18 just for me, And I wish she didn't. You got to live your life. Full support. Love you. Love you too, Marissa. Jeremy is here. Did you buy your Roomba from Wish.com? What does that mean?
Wish.com is that website that's the Chinese Amazon, and they always send you the products that are like the lowest grade possible.
I have. I mean, if you were to come to my house and check out the Roomba, you'd probably think that I did, but I don't know where it was purchased. But it's not a smart Roomba. Maybe it's like a knockoff Roomba. Maybe it's not even a real Roomba.
You got one of those Wish.com ones.
I got a dumb Roomba.
You got an Oomba that just bounces into the wall.
Right.
The Roomba goes right from its little holding station right against the wall. That's all it does. And I'm like, I don't think this thing is sweeping because it's up against the wall. And then, by the way, the Roomba like sucks up everything too, and there's like socks and all sorts of stuff in this Roomba. You know?
Yeah, and you got pets.
Yeah.
They're just the worst on that.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Because the pets get in the way or something?
No. If your pet was to have an accident and the Roomba is out working, the Roomba will just spread said accident across the house.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Maybe I did once, actually, now that I think about it. I just don't like my Roomba. It's a dumb Roomba.
Get you a smart one that mops the floors.
Now you're trying to convince me to go all in on the Roomba. A Roomba that mops, too. I mean, it's better than me mopping.
Yeah. You can get the ones that mow your lawn now, too.
But I've lost faith in the Roomba. I don't think they work. But maybe we got it on Wish.com. Maybe that's the problem. Ray Oviedo. Hello, Ray. Before you use a Roomba, you need to have it map the house first. But doesn't it do that automatically? Doesn't it go map? I don't know. I'm just going to hire a cleaning lady. That's all there is to it. It's decided. Hey, Kayla, mark number 2 off your list. Okay? Don't buy me a Roomba because I'm already annoyed with the one I have.
Find him a lady named Roomba.
Yeah. Find me a cleaning lady named Roomba.
Okay.
Who doesn't bounce off the walls.
Got it.
Like the Roomba I have now. Aviator Chase is here. Oh, yeah. Hi, Chase. He does not cook or clean. All right. I don't think we could be roommates. Because my roommate made me an omelet already today, Chase. So, I mean, he's one step ahead of you already. Sean is here. Navarre. LOL, Justin, my man. If you was to get dropped off in the woods with no supplies and only 3 miles from a town, I don't think you can make it. I don't necessarily disagree with you, Sean. I don't think I'm going to argue that point. I mean, I fully agree with you, Sean. I don't know. I think I could do it in a pinch, EC. If you drop me off in the woods 3 miles from a town, I think in a pinch I could do it.
Okay, well, let's head up to Kayla and see what we can do.
I don't want to try it. I'm not trying to see if I can or not. I just think maybe I could. What are you going to give me, a GPS or something? Or I don't know exactly what direction.
I will give you a map and a compass and some water, and you can find a town in 3 miles.
Maybe. Hello. So what works better than a Roomba? A friggin' vacuum cleaner. It's not a bad point. And you can kind of control it. You don't have to trust that it knows your house.
But you don't even mop.
You're right.
He's not going to vacuum either.
Yeah.
I'm not going to vacuum either. You're right. I don't know. This sucks, by the way.
I wonder how your mom feels.
My mom feels like she loves me. And
wait, what?
You mean about my incompetence, you mean?
Like the fact that you don't do any household chores.
I think she gets 80 hours a week. You know? I mean, how would I have time? Work 70 hours and go home and vacuum the house? This is not for me. You're a cleaning lady in a heartbeat. No problem. I mean, you'll be the one hiring her, but I'll instruct you to hire me a cleaning lady. I'm not going to actually call the cleaning lady myself and say, hey, can you come by Cherry Lake Way later? You're going to do it for me, but, I'm the one paying. What?
And I don't know how to come by my place.
Yeah. I also got a couple of dresses you may want to stop by here. And
I don't.
Justin on that week wonders why he's got a $5,000 bill from Mary Maids.
Yeah.
They're like,
oh yeah, she's cleaning my house as well. And that was not part of the deal. That was not part of the deal, Kayla.
She had to trip out to Deltona to clean my house too. And
yeah, she just cleans for the entire radio station now on my tab. Do you go to Fort Walton Beach as well, lady?
Yep.
Because Grillo needs a house cleaner also. You're going to, giving this lady a full-time job. That wasn't what I signed up for. I just wanted her to come clean my new house with my roommate.
Well,
6 houses down from my regular house. Is that too close, you think? What do you think about it? So I thought maybe this is too close, but then I wanted my daughters to be able to walk, you know? I didn't want them to feel like I'm that far away. So I got literally the closest place I could get.
I mean, it's okay for now. I would probably, when you move out on your own again, maybe find something that's nearby, but not maybe it's in the same neighborhood.
Okay. Really?
I just think that can cause too many issues down the line.
Like what? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you already said you have an issue if you drive by, it's 6 houses down, you see a new car in the driveway. What are you gonna do?
Like verbally punch the guy? I already told you.
I said, yeah. You're
like,
gonna yell out your
you're
window.
an ass.
oh wow, what?
I don't know.
Why would you say it like that?
I mean, I hope everyone ends up happy. It's just I don't like the thought of some dude walking down my stairs saying, "Hey, Soph, do you want some a waffle?"
You want an omelet?
Yeah. You want an omelet? I don't like that thought. I don't like that thought at all. You know. Like some dude living with my daughters. That's what I don't like. That's the worst part of it all.
That's why I'm saying. I mean, some point down the line, I'm sure that's going to happen. You probably don't want to live in the same neighborhood. You don't want to be neighbors nearby where you're already going to have a hard time liking this person.
That's a good point.
Maybe not. I don't know.
You could become best friends with the guy. That happens a lot.
Or maybe the better play is you try to really get in good with them so you know what's going on and they're going to be nice to your kids. Maybe that's the play. Maybe instead of verbally altercating with him.
I would suggest in the long run to be at least civil with them.
Right.
You don't want to be fighting with the guy every time you come by. So
right.
That's what my dad did.
Really?
Yeah, when my mom got a new
he got pissed.
Significant other.
What did he do?
He would literally just be mad all the time.
Really?
Like, I'm not talking. I'll be like, oh my gosh, he didn't even say anything. My dad is just.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll try to be tight with him so he'll be honest with me, you know? I think I'm gonna try to be cool with this guy. I mean, I don't even know if there's a guy or anything. I'm just saying when there is at some point, I think I'm gonna be cool with him.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Uh-oh, your dad said I'm making a mistake. Too close. He made the same mistake. You and your dad are on the same page all the time.
Oh, I mean, I've seen this already. I was old. See, the thing was, I was already out of the house, old enough that both me and my brothers were out of this whole situation. Now, my sister went through it, but you can see the things that happen.
Yeah. We'll see. Got to take a break. I'll try to hit this Applebee's thing. Honestly, just because I've been listening to a little bit of country music lately. I don't know why. I have. I've literally been listening. If you were in my car right now, the country station was on.
Told you he's gonna come in next week wearing a cowboy hat.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm just testing the waters.
Just a
so
bright white cowboy hat.
And I find this one song so funny because it's literally talking about Applebee's.
That is kind of funny.
And then it made me think of the song that Bubba Whoop-Ass Wilson wrote about me at Applebee's. So we're gonna play that. EC's non-drive time morning news, cup of tea with the queen. It's all just ahead. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
Hey, listen up. If you like fun and relaxation like I do, you love spending quality time with your family like I do, look no further than my good friends at Giant Recreation World. There's nothing I love more than getting in that RV with Pilar and the kids, packing up some games and movies and just hitting the road. There's nothing more relaxing in my life. I love Giant Recreation World. They are Central Florida's #1 RV dealer. They've been serving you since 1976 and have a lifetime warranty on whatever you buy. It's unbelievable. If you're not ready to buy, you want to check out the RV lifestyle, Giant Recreation World will rent you an RV for an amazing price. Also, if you want to